Alright, I will be talking to you all about the poverty circle. Ever since its founding, the rags to riches ideology has been a big part of American culture. This is the idea that anyone can work their way up from the bottom to the top. A common example of this idea is Andrew Carnegie. He came over from Scotland with his parents and became the richest man in the world. And the rags to riches ideology shows itself in modern society through the American dream. This is the idea that anyone can have the white picket fence, 2.1 kids, a dog, just the normal American life. That this is available to all Americans. But the thing is, it's not. It's not available to all Americans. And the idea that we think it is has made us, quite frankly, snobbish towards our own poor. We seem to think that our own poor aren't making it because they're not working hard enough. We say, okay, if you're not making it in America, you're just not doing it right. You're not working hard enough. You need to work harder. But the thing is, that's not true. We look at the poor in other nations, but we ignore our own poor because there are poor in our nation. And these people, definitely the kids, have many disadvantages against them. They might have the technology, the mentorship, or just the education that they need to make it in this society. So how does this affect these kids? Like, why can't they just get out of these things? It's because that they get stuck in this cycle. They get stuck in the mindset. They get stuck in the poverty circle. The poverty circle is when generation after generation is stuck in poverty. This shows itself in many areas in America. And I have seen it affect family around me, and my parents came out of it. And it's particularly sad because the mindset of poverty is one that I'm stuck where I am. I can't make it further than this. This is all I'm going to be. And these people don't say this, but it's in their minds. It's always constantly around them, and it gets pushed on these kids, and the kids just can't make it out. So what do they have to do to make it out of poverty? Well, first off, you need luck, you need to find the right opportunities. But I think one of the biggest things, and one of the things my dad told me that really helped him, is mentorship. And this is my dad and his Uncle Joe. My Uncle Joe taught my dad growing up that he needed to be confident in his abilities. And this confidence that my uncle gave my dad allowed him to believe that he could go to high school and graduate and then go to college and be whatever he wanted to be and find his own version of the American dream. All he had to do was be confident and work hard. So my dad did all those things, and he was able to find that. But the thing is, not every kid has good mentorship like that. With the growing divorce rates and all things like that, many kids don't have good influences in their lives. And quite frankly, the modern influences that are on kids every day are pretty bad. Things such as swag, YOLO, Jersey Shore, these are things that normal American teenagers who have good mentorship know that even though they're trends and we might get influenced by them, they're not what makes our lives. This is not what we think about every day, and we know that we're more than that. We're more than the shoes we wear, the people we talk to, how we act. We know that. But the kids without good mentorship, they don't know that. They need someone to grab them and say, you know what, you're more than the clothes you wear. You're more than just how you act. You need to act like that. You need to get yourself educated so you can make a name for yourself. So, back to the American dream. Is it achievable? Well, it's not for everyone, and it's not for many kids in today's society. They get trapped in the poverty circle. So what can we do? How can we get these kids out of there? Well, we have to mentor them. We have to guide them. We have to stop treating kids like statistics. Stop saying, okay, this district is doing bad and this state's doing bad, so they really need to get these kids having this test score. No, a kid's not a statistic. They are individual lives that will one day shape the American society. We're going to rely on these kids as we grow older to run our nation, so we need to treat them accordingly, give them the mentorship and the guidance, and make sure they know they're important, and make sure they know they're better than that. They're better than their swag. They're better than all those bad influences that are out there for them. So we need to make sure we can get these kids out of the poverty cycle before our nation is no longer on the frontier of the world. Thank you.